What made you begin horseback riding?
I've always loved horses since I was young, and then my mom's like, well, I'll sign you up, and I did it and I loved it ever since.
How long have you been riding?
I've been riding for about 9 years now.
What are the challenges to horseback riding?
Well, horseback riding is a very different sport, and it's basically you're putting your life in the hands of a 1,000-pound animal that has a mind of its own and has the ability to really hurt you. So yeah, it's different than running after a ball.
What's your horse's name?
Clinton.
How long have you been riding Clinton?
For about almost a year now.
Have you been riding different horses before him?
Yeah, I would ride my instructor's horses.
How are they different than Clinton?
Well, Clinton isn't a lesson horse, so he's more difficult to ride, and he definitely has his own personality and tries to boss you around and all that stuff.
Has Clinton improved since you started riding him?
Yes, definitely. We definitely built a relationship now, and he responds to me better, and he knows who I am, and yeah, it's good.
What do you do to prepare yourself for your lessons?
Well, I put on my riding clothes, and I usually don't wear any makeup or anything because I get dirty and sweaty and gross. And I tack up my horse, which is putting on the saddle and the bridle and everything, and I groom him.
What are the different kinds of jumps you do at Clinton?
Well, I am a jumper, and I do straight rails, which is basically just height, and then I do oxfords, which is jumps depending on the width and the height, so it's double. It's difficult.
Who teaches you?
Casey.
How long has she been teaching you?
Ever since I started riding, she's been my only instructor, or coach.
Do you have a close relationship with her?
Yeah, she's really nice, and she's such an inspiration, and she lends me her show jacket when I don't have one, and yeah, she's great.
Have you ever fallen off of a horse during a lesson?
Yeah, he's bucked me off before, and I've fallen off. When they refuse jumps, when they stop right in front of it, and you're going for it, so.
Is there any training method you use with Clinton?
Yes, there is. Since he doesn't like to listen to me, I usually have a crop or a training whip, and they don't really hurt, they just kind of intimidate them, and basically when they don't listen to my leg commands, I hit him with it, and he knows that now I'm in charge and he can't do what he wants and I'm the boss.
Does anyone else horseback ride in your family?
My dad does sometimes, he does.
Do you horseback ride a lot throughout the week?
Yes, I do. I go 2 to 3 times a week.
Have you ever competed with Clinton before?
Yes.
How are you judged in competitions?
Well, you're judged on something called equitation, which is your form and how well you control your horse. And that's during flat classes. Flat is basically when you don't do any jumps in the class that you're competing in. And then when you do jumping courses in a jumping class, you're obviously you're judged on the time and how well and your leads and your flying lead changes and all that.
Is this something you would want to continue in the future?
Definitely. I mean, it's everyone has their one passion thing that they love, and this is definitely mine.